And we will edit this. This is our raw version so that we can get it set up. So thank you so much for um, taking care of here. I think that's good to go. From here, we are going to also go live on Facebook. We got 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're live. Hello, everyone. How are you tonight? How are you? Hope you're well. Peace and love to you. And wishing you just all of the most beautiful energy that could be to be go your way, go your way. Sending you energy, just positive energy. All right. I receive it. I receive it. Thank you for the love, everyone. I really appreciate that because you guys really have shown me such love in regards to the clarity challenge that we have coming. I'm very excited about it because it is a unique opportunity to have time with me. No, I'm just kidding. But to take the time to dive into what is your gift, your passion, your expertise, this thing that's in you that you perhaps not ever had the opportunity to nurture, to figure out how to turn it into a revenue generating idea, side hustle, whatever it may be. This is an opportunity for you to remember back when you were a young lad, a young lady, and you had this gift inside of you, and you just never had the opportunity to do anything with it. And you got stuck into a 9 to 5 or life's journey or pathway, maybe young motherhood or fatherhood, and things have a way of even creating roadblocks in front of us, and we find ourselves so far away from our gift and our dreams that we just let it go and feel like there's nothing that can be conjured up from that is innately inside of us, because each and every one of us have a gift. We all have one. Our thumbprint is unique, and that thumbprint many times never have a chance to fully blossom and find its way to the masses, to the public, where you are making money at it, or it's just a side hustle, taking that hobby that you love and turning that into something that can be baby steps as far as nurturing that gift. And now you have something that is living, breathing, because you're pouring into it. And because of that, it has an opportunity to grow. And so whether it's baby steps or giant leaps, it has opportunity to grow if you put something into it. And how does all of that begin? It begins with clarity. It begins with clarity. So we have coming up on January the 12th, which is this coming Monday. We're excited about that. Let me see how many days that is. That's 1, 3, 4 days. 4 days. And I'm just really overwhelmed in regards to the response that we've gotten. Again, thank you for the love, for those that have kind of chimed in asking, how do I give you stars? And I have no idea, because it is enabled, but for some reason, those who have tried have not been able to get that pushed through. Facebook, I need to hashtag you and ask that question and see what's going on. But nonetheless, this is all to have opportunity to share with you about our upcoming Clarity Challenge. It's a 30-day Clarity Challenge. And so we're talking to CEOs and founders, small business CEOs. Even if you're not, have not started a business at this moment in time, It may not even be what you want to do. You may have a busy lifestyle. You may have your children, different things that are just going on. You don't have time to start a business or anything because of the busyness of your lifestyle. Well, what I'm talking about is tapping into what is innately you and starting something that could be small, or if it is the right time, you can have in 30 days, on day 31, something ready to launch. Perhaps your business is just stuck in growth, it's not scaling. You need some fresh ideas on some new campaigns, go-to-market strategies, and that's what this is all about. So again, whether it's baby steps or giant leaps, let's figure out what that is for you. And if you do not have something that you know you love, then we have ways of figuring that out, what's inside of you. But also, if there's nothing until then, we are going to be working on something because there are top trending topics. If you were to start a brand new Instagram page or whatever, we decide wherever your audience is. Once we do our analysis, we take you through a 2-hour deep dive, which is a framework that is BCA. Me and my team would go through with you individually. It's your private time to have 2 hours of deep dive in regards to your vision, your passion, and we get to the root of that through this framework. And from there, we're able to determine. But if we're not ready to start a actual business surrounding that thing that makes you happy, gives you peace, then that makes sense in the marketplace, then what we'll do is we'll put you, we'll option one of these top 10 trending topics that will, that inevitably do well in the marketplace as far as building a business around digital marketing and making money on the side, if that's what you're looking for. So through the deep dive, we are able to understand exactly what you're looking for, the pace that you want it to be, and then we get started. But I'm not going to belabor. I'm going to get started with my share of the night. And I really wanted to talk and tap again into your gift is your gateway. This is your gateway. So let's activate it. So again, I want this to be a little more interactive for anyone, even if you catch me on the backside, meaning that you catch me in replay. That's okay. Drop me a line, interact with me, and what I'm talking about tonight. All right. So that would be the exchange that would make me very happy. So tonight we're talking about something powerful, something personal, something that every single one of us has, which is our gift, your gift, right? And more importantly, how to turn that gift into an income, impact, and opportunity. All right, so question. And before we go any further, let me ask you this. What is the one gift you know you have, even if you haven't used it in a long time? What is that one gift that you know you have innately inside of you? So drop in the comments. Don't overthink it. Don't shrink it. Just type it, right? Tell me what you know your gift to be. My gift, if I were to say, is a gift of visionary, being a visionary. You can tell me your idea and I'm already sitting on the moon, okay, waiting on you to come and join me because I see the big picture of what that thought or that solution could be, and I'm with you with your big dreams. And it's nice to have a sounding board in that case because that is someone that can take wherever your big idea is and make it even bigger. Something that you may not be thinking of can really shape and mold it into something just beautiful, right? So again, do you have the gift of gab, the gift of creativity, the gift of cooking, gift of organization, gift of problem solving, gift of numbers, gift of style, gift of encouragement, gift of leadership, gift of storytelling? Whatever it is, put it in the chat because tonight we're talking about how that gift can become your next level. So, the truth about gifts, let me tell you, you know, let me tell you something that's real. Your gift is not random. Your gift is not an accident. Your gift is not small. Your gift is a clue to your purpose, a clue to your calling. It's a clue to your next stream of income. But here's the problem. Most people don't recognize their gift because it comes naturally to them. You think it's just something you do, but to someone else, it's magic. So let's look at some examples of gifts turning into income. Let me talk about like a real life example. All right. So the gift to gab. You talk, you connect, you communicate. You can walk into a room and make friends in 30 seconds. And I got friends like that. That's not me. But I know people like that. And that's not just your personality, that's a gift. And people turn that gift into hosting, podcasting, sales, coaching, emceeing, brand influencing, right? Public speaking. Talking can literally pay your bills. So let's take the gift of creativity, right? So you see things differently. You imagine, you design, you create. That's not a hobby. That's your currency. Creativity becomes graphic design, content creation, fashion, jewelry design, photography, branding, stage plays, music. I mean, it's just limitless, right? Creativity is one of the most profitable gifts on this planet. The gift of being a brainiac. You're analytical, you're logical, you solve problems, you break things down. You're not nerdy. That's profitable. The brains become tech consulting, data analysis, project management, strategy, tutoring, system building, automation services. People pay big money for clarity and solutions, right? The gift of food. Listen, if you can cook, if you can season, if you can plate, if you can bake, you're sitting on a gold mine. Food, one of the biggest trending topics in social media. Okay. Food becomes catering as far as a revenue generating idea. But the way I take it in regards to generating revenue, it can be done again in baby steps or in giant leaps. But food becomes catering, meal prep, cooking classes, recipe books, food blogger, pop-up restaurants, private self-services, and the list goes on. Your kitchen could be your first investor, right? So think about it. All right, so tell me in the comments again, I want to just get interactive, and that case is even if you're watching me on replay. All right, I want you to put in the comments for me, which gift do you have that you've been sleeping on, right? I'd love to know, what gift do you have that is innately in you if you've not had an opportunity to nurture or to put any energy into that gift? I'd love to know. Put it in the comments for me. All right. All right, so let me see it. Let me call it out. Let's celebrate it, because tonight we're waking that gift up, right? And what we're gonna, the point of all of this really is the real issue, the clarity. The clarity. Now let's be honest. Most people don't take action on their gifts because they don't have clarity. Not because they tuned out, not because they're scared, not because they don't want it, but because they don't know. They don't know where to start, what to build, how to package it, how to price it, how to market it, how to turn it into income. And that's where people get stuck. Not in the dream, not in the desire, but in the direction, right? So clarity is the missing piece. And the two paths that I see here are baby steps, when we're talking about fitting into your lifestyle, baby steps or giant leaps, right? And here's the good news. You don't have to quit your job. You don't have to have everything all figured out. You don't have to be perfect. You can build your dream in two ways. Baby steps is 10 minutes a day, 10 minutes in writing, 10 minutes in researching, 10 minutes in planning, 10 minutes in practicing, 10 minutes in creating. 10 minutes a day is equivalent to 60 hours a week. I'm sorry, 60 hours a year. All right. Again, if you do nothing, nothing will happen. Nothing. So what we're talking about is taking some action, having some direction, having clarity to know what to do next day. This is a 30-day challenge, right? On day 31, you will know what to do towards that big picture dream that we come up with that's personalized to you. It's personal, it's your story, right? It's your ending. Let's start creating that story. So the second way, of course, is a giant leap. And this is launching boldly. Some of you are ready to leap. You're ready to start a business. You're ready to pitch an investor, build a brand, launch a product, create an offer. You're ready to step into your next level. And if that's you, then this is your moment. All right, so again, drop me a comment and let me know, are you a baby stepper or a giant leaper? And either way is okay. Either way. Because what we're doing with this deep dive session is we're fitting this roadmap into your current lifestyle, which means that you're going to get some ish done. We're about movement right now because this is the year of the horse. This is the year of momentum. This is the year of speed, of power, movement. Again, momentum. It's the year of breakthrough. The horse doesn't wait. The horse doesn't hesitate. The horse doesn't overthink. The horse moves. Okay, 2026. This is your year to move. So if you're ready, stop thinking about your gift and start building with your gift. If you're ready to stop circling your purpose and start stepping into your purpose. If you're ready to stop writing and waiting for clarity and start creating clarity. If this is the time and the space for you, then I personally invite you to join me for the BCA 30-day Clarity to Launch Challenge. All right. And this will be where you'll discover your gift, define your niche, build your offer, create your plan, gain confidence, build momentum, launch your next level. On day 31, you will be able, however that looks like for you, to activate something. And you'll know what to do the next day, the next week, and the months following throughout 2026. It's going to be your launch pad. And we're starting in just a few days. All right. There is a nominal fee for the course, for the 30-day challenge. This is our guarantee to you. And if you do not walk away with a game plan, a roadmap that literally tells you how to take your dream, your gift, your expertise, and do something with it that sparked the scaling of a business. For example, I have a friend who's an OBGYN, and she's a friend now, but she when I met her, she was a colleague or someone I met mutually through a mutual person, and she was an OBGYN, and she says that she had a celebrity client, and she wanted to maybe rebrand her business so that she could attract more local celebrities in this city. And so we worked on a campaign where she could make that connection to that audience that she was specifically seeking. There's another example for clarity, a teacher, colleague of mine, and she wanted to do some tutoring throughout the summer and make that connection. So we created a plan that worked for her and how she would market that and reach her specific target audience. So having clarity gets you results, and that's where we are. That's what we want to make sure that we are able to have in our possession in just the next 30 days. So launch with me January 12th. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to seeing all of your comments in the space below. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is BCA B2B Live. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for popping in tonight. I appreciate you there on Facebook. And I will chat with you all again soon. Thank you. Good night. And you too. I'm signing off. Thank you so much.